Hi everyone, it's Miss Morgan again. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the seasons. So let's get started. So, what is the same and different about these four pictures? We have a picture of a whole bunch of snow, some flowers and some green trees, some colorful leaves, and like a beach type scenery with the sun out. So, what do you think is the same and different about these pictures? So, if you guessed that these are the four seasons, then you're right. The four seasons are winter, spring, summer, and autumn. So, I'm going to read a little bit about the seasons. So, a season is a period of the year which has different temperatures, weather patterns, and changes in nature from other periods. The part of the Earth located halfway between the North and South poles usually experience the four seasons, such as in the United States. So we experience all four seasons. We experience winter, spring, summer, and fall, and we can tell the difference between each one. But some places it feels like summer or winter all year long, especially those closest to the equator or the poles. In other places, summer and winter may be hotter or colder, but still experience four seasons. So, seasons occur due to the rotation of the Earth on its axis. One half of the Earth, called its hemisphere, leans toward the sun, and the other half leans away. When the northern hemisphere leans toward the sun for part of the year, there is more sunlight and warmer weather, and that's summer. Another part of the year, the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, resulting in less power for sunlight and cooler weather, which is winter. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere. The different angles the Earth tilts causes the change in the seasons. So these are the different seasons in the United States. So we have spring, which is March, April, and May. It begins on March 21st each year, about. The trees, the plants, and the flowers begin to grow and bud. Farmers begin planting crops, and there's often rainy and windy days, good kite weather. So I don't know if you ever heard the phrase April showers bring May flowers, but it tends to rain a lot in April. And it rains a lot in May too sometimes. It depends on the year. But yeah, that's all part of spring. That's all part of the earth, rotating on its axis. So next we have summer, which is my favorite. I love the summer. And it's June, July, and August. It begins June 21st each year. The temperatures are hot and the humidity may be high, which means it might feel really like there's a lot of moisture in the air when you go outside, and it's like warm moisture. Crops and plants begin to grow tall. Thunderstorms occur frequently, which I also really think thunderstorms are really cool. I love watching them. And schools are closed for vacation. So you have, until from mid June until the end of August, and that's your summer vacation. So next we have fall or autumn, and that's September, October, and November. It begins approximately September 21st. The temperatures begin to cool off. There's like a brisk feeling in the air. Crops are harvested, leaves turn colors and fall off the trees. We have Halloween. Animals begin to store food for winter because a lot of animals go into hibernation over the winter, which means they sleep all winter because they don't like the cold either. And school usually begins at this time. And lastly, we have winter, which is December, January, and February. Winter begins approximately December 21st. It's very cold. There's frost sometimes, there's snow, there's freezing rain. The plants die or they're not blooming, so once the leaves fall off the trees, they don't grow back until mid-spring, so the trees look very bare. But the new year is celebrated during winter. It's January 1st. And some things people like to do during the winter are skiing, ice skating, and sledding. When we were younger and we used to have snow days, we would always build a snowman, so that's something else you can do. Okay. So which of the four seasons is your favorite and why? And which is your least favorite and why? I'll tell you mine. I already told you my favorite is summer because I love the heat. I love being outside. I love swimming in the pool and going to the beach and things like that. And winter is my least favorite because I really don't like the cold. I don't like going outside in the cold. And I will stay in my house. I feel like if I was an animal, I would be like, I would fit right in because I just don't like the cold. I would sleep all winter if I could. All right, so now grab a pen and a piece of paper for me and tell me which season is which. So, what do you think this picture is depicting? What season? And then, how about this one? So, we'll call this number one and we'll call this number two. And then we'll call this one number three. And we'll call this one number four. So, what season do you think each picture is representing? And feel free to message me with your answers. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you're all staying safe and staying well. And I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Bye.